Namo Amitabha Buddha. Hello everyone. So today I feel like sharing the rebirth case of Singaporean criminals. So in Singapore we know that there is death penalty, and there were some lay Buddhists who went into the prison and taught some criminals how to Nianfo. And some of them, especially those who were subject to death penalty, they had nothing else to hold on, so they would take refuge in Amitabha Buddha. So usually if you tell them to Nianfo, when they know they're going to die soon, they're going to believe it. And they took belief in Amitabha Buddha and also Nianfo single-mindedly. And also they gave rise to the heart of repentance. So for people like this, they can still attain rebirth to the Pure Land, even if they have committed a lot of evil deeds in this life. So we know that Amitabha Buddha really has infinite compassion to save all beings, including those who have committed even the worst possible deeds. I remember the 9 Grades of Rebirth in the Visualization Sutra. For people who were born in the lowest grade are those who have committed a lot of evil deeds, including the 5 gravest offenses, like all the worst possible deeds. If at the time of death they are willing to take refuge in Amitabha Buddha, to believe in Amitabha Buddha, and to Nianfo with the heart of repentance, so they also need to take the change of heart and to Nianfo with faith and vow, then Amitabha Buddha will still come to receive them. And one may wonder why would Amitabha Buddha want to save these people who have committed so many evil deeds. So it's really because Amitabha Buddha's compassion is infinite, it's limitless and boundless. And also the Buddha nature is the same in all beings. Whether it's for a good person or for an evil person, one still has the same Buddha nature. It's just in this lifetime they may have encountered not very good causes and conditions, and thus they committed evil deeds. But Amitabha Buddha will still save them if they're willing to believe him and to take the change of heart. Then they could still elicit a response from Amitabha Buddha at the time of death if they're willing to recite the name with faith and vow. So in Singapore, there were actually some criminals who sought rebirth to the Pure Land. And most of them, they were all subject to death penalty. So in a way, they knew their time of death, they knew their time of rebirth, and they had nothing else to do in the prison, so they would just single-mindedly Nianfo. And when it's the time of their death, for Nianfo practitioners, they did not have much fear. They knew that they would go into the Pure Land. And there were even one prisoner whom after he was being hanged, so in Singapore they had this killing by hanging. After he was being hanged, he even left with Sarira. So this was a sure sign that he had definitely attained rebirth to the Pure Land. And those who Nianfo single-mindedly after they were being hanged, their facial expressions did not change much. They were still calm. So it's also proof that Amitabha Buddha will also save those beings who have committed a lot of evil deeds, just like what the Sutra says. If at the time of death they're willing to take the change of heart, take refuge in Amitabha Buddha, and recite his name with faith and vow. Now, by saying this should not be an excuse for people to go around and commit evil deeds and just rely on Amitabha Buddha to seek rebirth. Amitabha Buddha also would not like us to commit evil deeds, although he has infinite compassion in that he would really unconditionally save all beings if they're willing to take refuge in him, to believe in him, and to vow to seek rebirth. However, for those who commit evil deeds, at the time of death, they must give rise to the heart of sincere repentance. They must take the change of the heart, even if they may not need to say anything. But in their heart, there is this thought that they knew that they have done wrong, and now they're taking refuge in Amitabha Buddha, and they want to go to the Pure Land. So one must not have the wishful thinking and think, oh, I'm backed by Amitabha Buddha anyway, so I can just go around and killing all the people. So do not have such thoughts. It's not a coincidence for those who have committed a lot of evil deeds And at the time of death, they can encounter a good advisor to tell them about Amitabha Buddha, and they can give rise to faith and vow instantly at Nianfo. So this is really due to the maturity of the good karma that they have cultivated in their past lives. So this is not a coincidence, and one should not have the wishful thinking that because Amitabha Buddha would save all beings, including those who committed a lot of evil deeds, so we should just go around and commit evil. So that is not the right interpretation of the Dharma. But for real, genuine Pure Land practitioners, when we encounter the Dharma now, we should strive to do good, to cultivate good, to refrain from evil, try to cultivate the 3 blessings of pure acts stated in the Visualization Sutra. Our level of cultivation will make our rebirth much easier, and also one will obtain a high grade of rebirth. And for those who have committed evil, if you have encountered the Pure Land Dharma, then you should give rise to the heart of repentance, to take refuge in Amitabha Buddha, and to Nianfo single-mindedly, and to seek rebirth to the Pure Land. So may all beings hear the name of Amitabha Buddha and attain rebirth in the land of ultimate bliss. Namo Amituofo Buddha. Namo Amituofo.